Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur, professional, amateur, professional, amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Light, mic, camera, professional, amateur, professional, amateur, professional, amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional, amateur. This that season 2, we coming back.
What's up, world? What's up? Welcome back. Another episode. Damn it, Maul. I ain't did this shit so long. I can't even get it out. This is another episode of Professional Amateurs, y'all. Your host, Jamal. Got my man, Court, here today. We here in person. First of all, Court, say what's up to the people and shit.
I still ain't got my hoodie and shit, but he got his.
Got my hoodie on today.
Y'all can say,
but
don't fuck with me.
All right, so we've been having a long, as y'all know, you've been following, we've been having a whole lot of craziness going on. We decided to shoot together in person today just to alleviate all the craziness. So hopefully this will work out better for everybody. Yeah. Hopefully it'll work out better for us. We'll see how it go, man. But
for him. I'm just a guest, bro. I don't give a fuck where we at.
Today I'm just a guest. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it go. A lot of stuff since the last time that we've been on the podcast. All-Star Weekend happened. First of all, your thoughts on All-Star Weekend. The dunk contest, all of that, like
normal All-Star Weekend to me.
That's how I feel.
9 All-Stars do the dunk contest, 3-point shooter contest.
We talked about that, like how you thought that was whack with Mac McClung having the opportunity to,
I don't like 9 NBA players in it, but the reality is it's just been a norm. And when the stars who won it, they want stars at the time they won it. Kobe want that nigga when he won it. Vince want that nigga when he won it. Motherfucking Blake Griffin want that nigga when he won it. Like, the only person who was that dude when he won it in the last 25 years is Dwight Howard. That's it. Everybody else won't no names. Ever since 1990 to now.
Yeah, so I don't really, that's true. I never really thought about it.
No name did it when they was that name.
A lot of people made a big fuss about Stephen A. Smith trying to blame LeBron, and like that was like
no name did.
You know what I mean? I don't know, because he was saying that kept the guys back, like when we was kids, the main guys did the dunk contest and a 3-point shootout and stuff. Like the 3-point shootout, the main guys always do.
Yeah, but the dunk contest has never been that way. Never.
Yeah, and I started thinking, I was like, I don't know. I mean, Vince did. Well, when we was kids, the main guys did it at least.
No, they did.
Vince did it.
We was in high school then.
That's what I said when we was kids.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, with Vince did it. Vince wasn't that dude at the time he did it.
No, as far as the dunker, he was.
No, I'm saying he was known for dunking.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about
he was one of the guys that everybody wanted.
Guys that were known for dunking, right? Like take the guys in the last 25 years. We could do it right now. Paul George did it. John Wall did it. Blake Griffin did it. Give me guys recently. Mario Stoudemire did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Nate Robinson did it. Nobody who's known for dunking.
Zach LaVine.
He's done it. Aaron Gordon. Guys who are known for dunking have done the dunk contest.
You talking about like the star guy.
Has never done it anyway.
Mike and Dominique, but
they did it in the 80s.
Yeah, that's
in the 90s. In the 90s, Sean Kemp did it. Larry Johnson did it. Harold Miner did it.
But Harold Miner won't.
Isaiah Ryder. Yeah. Like guys who actually are known for dunking the basketball had did the dunk contest. Yeah. Nobody who won't known for it. Tracy McGrady done it. Steve Francis done it. Barry Davis done it. Even Dwayne Wade did it. Yeah. Ray Allen did it.
Yeah, so we had
Jerry Stackhouse did it.
Yeah, we had
anybody who's known for actually dunking the basketball has done the dunk contest. I don't know where the fuck they come up with this bullshit.
I mean, everybody want to blame LeBron for every damn thing, man.
I know, but I'm saying, but when you look at the stars of the 90s, outside of Jordan, remember Dominique was young. I mean older, because maybe came off the Achilles in 91, 92. Who ain't do the dunk contest supposed to do it? The only person you could possibly say
is LeBron.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But Brian came 03 though. And by the end, Nike gave him $90 million before he suited up. Yeah. Nike and Sprite. So they had a reason to give him.
Any other guys that you like
that's known for dunking. I'm talking about actually known for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose, you might make a case for.
Derrick Rose, that's a good one.
That's about it. Yeah. Everybody else who's actually known for dunking. I ain't talking about like the dudes you just like that got a name.
They all did it. You're right.
Everybody's done it, bro. Everybody's done it. I don't know
where
they come up with this shit.
Like for real. I'm
Notice that now. Now this era now, we got the bullshit with Ja Morant and Zion. You
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
why Zion ain't never did it.
Yeah, but see, Ja Morant, because of the shit that done went down these last year and a half, if he was smart, he would do it.
That's true.
That's what he would do. He would do that as a way of saying, yo, I apologize for, you know what I'm saying, for my gun shit and then missing all the last season.
I
Dunk
like that.
contest on me. You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that idea.
That would be smart of him from a business standpoint. But as far as other than that, anybody else that's known for dunking has done it. DeMar DeRozan, Andre Iguodala, Stromile Swift,
That was an athletic mofo.
Richard Jefferson. They all done it. Anybody who's known for dunking the basketball has done it. They have done it. Like I said, so they blaming Bron for shit that ain't got nothing to do with him.
Okay, I'm with you on that. What about the game?
What about it?
Do you have any like beef with the players not actually turning it into a real game? Because me personally, I don't. Like the whole world is mad because the East scored 211 points, and everybody is like, nobody takes it serious. Nobody wants to play defense. What can we do to make the All-Star game better? Like it's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's an exhibition of players. Like I get what people are saying and wanting to see like the best players in the world compete at a high level, but it ain't but so much. Like y'all got to be realistic about these guys. These guys is playing 100 games a year.
Yeah, but this is my only beef with it, for me personally. But I know why it's like it the way it is, because AAU and the way AAU is, you play each other before you get to the league. Back when we was growing up, we sound like some old ass men now. If you was from North Carolina, you didn't play a motherfucker from California.
Yeah.
You didn't play a motherfucker from Illinois. You didn't play a motherfucker from Florida until you actually met them in college. But even in college, you might play one or two NBA players.
I mean, some programs travel. It just depends.
But you got to remember, it was literally like one AAU program per state, shit like that. It wasn't what it is now. Like, you could just literally...
Everybody got AAU programs.
Yeah, you could just literally just throw motherfuckers together. So a lot of times, you needed the Steve Smith top 100 high school rankings and Dave Tellups and shit like that. And people probably never heard of this shit. That's probably under the age of like 25, 26, you know what I'm saying? You needed them things to know who was ranked number 1, number 7, number 10. Like, when we was kids, bro, Penny Hardaway coming to the Glasgow was like a big ass thing.
Yeah.
Because he was from Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit that just didn't happen. So, I think now everybody done played each other so much coming up that when they see each other in the All-Star game, they just running to your home. Nobody's playing for rank. Nobody's playing for the best dude in the world. Like when Drexler seen Jordan, that held weight back then because that was like bro, we only see each other twice a year, and I never played you before then, and I can only see you again if it come playoff time. There wasn't just off season.
I never thought about it from
working out like it is. It wasn't. I ain't been playing you since 8, 9, 10 years old. Like they already know each other. They parents know each other. The kids play together. Like it's a different atmosphere as far as the There ain't no, I don't want to say beef because this ain't no street shit, but there is no, like, I'm going for the crown when I see you type shit.
When we were coming up, it was a lot of comparison to the level of, like, I'm the man, no, I got to be the man, no, I'm the man, no. I'm like, it was that. Like, it wasn't a lot of people just recognizing, like players today, you'll see players working out with each other. And players, when we were growing up, were so competitive that that shit would have never happened.
Right.
Like Mike was never going to work out in the off season with Magic. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
But LeBron and Durant would be working out. They'll be in the same damn island for 2 weeks. And fuck it. We going to use the gym together. Let's get some reps together type shit. Like,
so when they play each other, there is no...
Yeah, you know.
There is no going for the spot.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean?
So when I look at Anthony Edwards, when I look at Jason Tatum, when I look at SGA, I'm talking about all the young dudes.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no fuck you. Now, I believe behind the scenes, they on some shit like I'm better than this motherfucker, if they're the third, yada. But I'll wait till the playoffs come and then we'll handle that. With that said, I hope we get all these series because growing up, we never got McGrady versus Kobe. We never got KG versus Duncan in like an equal team situation. We never got Wade versus LeBron.
Kobe versus LeBron.
Kobe versus LeBron, we never got it. Remember, I wanted Melo and Bron in 2012 because remember, I wanted you Heat bitches bad as hell that year. See you bitches in May. We never got these type of matchups.
We got LeBron versus Melo though.
Yeah, but it wasn't when it was like for the shit. Yeah. That year it would have been in the Eastern Conference Finals with the damn finals on the line and shit.
What, was it second round?
No, we lost the first second round.
No, I'm talking about when did
Oh, we played the first round.
Yeah, that was
when
first
Amari
round,
punched
yeah.
the fucking fire extinguisher.
Yeah. That was
That's what I'm saying. So we never get these matchups when we want them and shit. So that's why for the playoff this year, I'm hoping we get Ant-Man versus SGA.
I'm cool with that. I just,
Think about the West with the Clippers in LA.
Mm.
We still ain't got Kawhi versus LeBron since they've been to LA for the last half decade. Like, we don't get these matchups when it's.
And now, honestly, if we got it, it wouldn't even have the same, like.
It would, but this would be the first time where the teams are like somewhat equal, so to speak, where they both at that status and they big horns. You know what I'm saying? When Kawhi got him in 14, Kawhi wasn't necessarily the man. He was the damn, third option dude that just happened to have the best 3-4 games of his life at that time. You know what I'm saying? This will be the first time they play when they both top 12, top 13 in the world type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't never get these matchups, bro. We don't never get these motherfuckers. When you really think, you sit back and think about all the, like, even Darren Williams versus Chris Paul, we never got that in the playoff series. I mean, it sounds crazy now that people thought Darren was the best point guard in the world at one point, but
that was a real thing. That was a real like debate.
It was a real thing. Between, you know what I'm saying?
And Baron Davis was in that.
Like, we don't never get these shit, bro. Like, imagine if we'd have got a Derrick Rose versus Russell Westbrook in their prime athletically and shit. Like, we don't never get these shit, bro. John Wall athletically crazy against goddamn Kyrie Irving. We missed that shit. Remember, because Wall broke his hand against the Atlanta Hawks. It'd have been Cleveland versus Washington. Like, we don't never get the matchups of the two.
That's true.
Motherfuckers. So I'm hoping,
I don't know,
with these playoffs that we get these shits. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to this season. With the way the West is stacked up, we finally gonna get the motherfuckers versus the motherfuckers.
All right, that's a good segue, because that's what we was gonna talk about. That's one of the main things we was gonna talk about today is second half coming up. What are we looking forward to second half? Oh, my fault. I'm put my hand in front of my face. Y'all know I'm an amateur at this still, but pretty much what we're looking to second half, expectations, who do you expect to disappoint you, like that type of thing. So you brought it up. That's one of the main things that
all I'm looking for the second half of the season, because I'm a weirdo when it comes to like the back half of the top 10, the top 50. All I'm looking at right now is status, legacy, and who ducking smoke. Because in the West, it's 10 teams.
My main thing. Go ahead.
It's 10 teams that can goddamn jumble it up. 2 of them can't make the playoffs, and 4 of them got to lose first round. So I want to see if the Suns scared of the Clippers. Is Dallas scared of the Nuggets round 1? Are they willing to drop to the play-in to avoid the fucking Nuggets? Who gonna break that real thing, try to get the Clippers?
That is a real thing.
Well, I'm looking forward to this shit right here. Who's willing to do? Because Brian already done showed us he want to play OKC or Minnesota. Because he didn't play the first game out of the All-Star break, but magically you ready for Wemby the next night after you have 4 days off after the All-Star break.
So,
what you want, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think Brian is trying to like set the Lakers up in a position where they can play one of them unexperienced teams?
Yes, absolutely.
Inexperienced teams.
Absolutely what he on. But the danger of that is if you lose, and it's play-in, your ass out of there. You one game scenario.
You know what I really want to see? Scenario-wise, I really want to see, and I don't think it's going to play out like this, but right now it is. I really want to see LeBron versus Steph Curry in a single game elimination.
They did it already.
And one of them, I'm just saying for like the chance to get into the playoffs, one of them actually not be able to make the playoffs.
It did it. The
Lakers
eliminated.
That was 2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
that was 2 years ago.
But see, that ain't what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to like Kawhi versus Durant round 1. And let's say the Suns lose. Devin Booker, do you look at Kevin Durant and say, man, you 36 years old, bro? And Bill, you done missed goddamn 60 games and you owe $200 more million. Man, fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't think that's out the question. You know what I'm saying? Now,
so you think Devin Booker gonna buck this?
Listen. This is why I'm saying legacy status is on the line. Because remember, because the new CBA kicks in 2 years. So once that kick in, your squad is your squad. Ain't no all this changing and doing what the fuck you want to do no more. Everybody keeps forgetting about the new CBA. So let's say, because remember, Durant, LeBron got people thinking you can play good till you're 40. But
yes,
reality,
that's not the norm.
But that's not the norm.
No.
So let's say Kawhi busts Durant ass. Let's just put it out there. And let's say Bill twists his ankle again, and he ain't there to help him against Paul George, Terrence Mann, James Harden. Booker might say, "Yo, man, I ain't here for no goddamn Bobo. I didn't come here to play with no Bobo. This ain't what I came for."
Grayson Allen?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like I don't think this out the question. Or let's say let's say the Clippers lose, right? And Paul George, remember, ain't get his extension. Kawhi did, but Paul didn't.
Yeah.
And James Harden didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
What if Paul say, yo, man, Kawhi took a discount, but bitch, I'm not. And Ballmer say,
I'm gonna have a hard time. I got a hard time thinking Paul George is one of them type dudes.
bro,
Paul George ain't on that type.
Paul George ain't got his money yet. So
No, he ain't. But I don't think he's gonna be.
But if he took a discount, he'd have got a deal already. So that tells me he ain't taking the motherfucker because he'd already got it. If the man taking less money like Kawhi did, he already got the contract.
No, I see.
So the fact that he ain't done it, let's say they lose round one, and let's say he has a typical Paul George series, which is one game he got 32, next game he 4 for 19, then the game after that he got 26, and then the next game he 3 for goddamn 21. And let's say Tyronn Lue be like, yo, bro, don't get that motherfucker that bread. Who to say Paul George ain't out? Who to say he ain't out?
I mean, you know, that's always something that you like, kind of can look forward to, especially in the playoffs. Like, who's gonna shake the room? Like, if
it's got to shake because 4 got to lose round one. Yeah. Let's say New Orleans goes against. Let's say New Orleans goes against Denver.
Yeah.
Denver ain't got no bench, right? Let's say Denver win the series, but it goes 7 games, and they realize, like, man, this goddamn Perry Watson motherfucker and this goddamn Christian Braun ain't it. The only way you can get depth is you gonna have to trade either Michael Porter or Aaron Gordon. So let's say you win round one but lose round 2. Do you trade one of them to get 2 pieces or 2 for 1? Because Jamal Murray got a new deal coming up.
Let me see so
the 9 All-Star got a new deal coming up that he gonna want another $250 million. Because what he gonna say is, when it matters most,
I'm a champion, bro.
I'm a champion. I'm that dude. Yeah. So if you Denver and he come to you and say, hey man, Jokic got 300, but I need 249.
You paying him.
Listen, I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah,
but Michael Porter make 100 and Gordon make 100.
I think as long as you like still in the championship window, you keep the core together. Like, and they didn't have a bench when they won a damn championship.
Yeah, they did. They had Bruce Brown and Jeff Green.
Man,
it sounds crazy, but remember, Bruce Brown used to close games and shit. He used to be the player that with Michael Porter ain't got it right. Go sit down, bro. Mm-hmm. Now, is you gonna make him sit down for Perry Watson or Christian Braun?
According to them, they love Perry Watson.
It sounds good till it's May.
They love that motherfucker.
Till it's May. Watson, and then same thing with New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Let's say, because remember, Ingram got money coming up. What if you got to decide between him and Zion?
I think that they're gonna choose Zion.
Okay, so you getting rid of Ingram?
They're gonna always choose the biggest star.
We don't know. Because remember, Ingram done averaged like 26 in the last 2 playoff runs they done had.
But like when we talked about that shit before with them, everybody knows what makes him special is Fat Boy from South Carolina. He's the one that makes him.
He makes him get on TV a little bit.
No,
but when the playoffs come, he don't do shit.
That they can potentially be like the Pelicans being in the finals. Remember, I picked them to go to the finals. That shit is not off the table.
I'm not saying it is.
But it's off the table if Zion ain't there, though.
Let's say the Pelicans get the 6 seed, Dallas get the 3 seed. Yeah. They play round 1. And let's say fucking Dallas beats their ass and fucking PJ Washington stretch Zion fat ass out there where Zion ain't what he's supposed to be. Yeah. And New Orleans going forward like, yo, man, we really gonna get this fat motherfucker 250 and then we got to pay Ingram again. Yeah, remember, Murray money coming up. Herb Jones situation, type Dyson Daniels, Hawkins. You can't pay everybody. Mm-hmm. Somebody got to,
and they can't keep everybody neither. They can't. They're gonna have to realize between Daniels, Hawkins, Herb Jones. I think Murphy is safe. I don't think they're thinking about like I wouldn't put Murphy in there. Man, you know what? Fuck it. You kind of got to.
You got to because what if Ingram says, yo, man, I'm one of the top young wing, which he is. Yeah. I'm only 26, 27 years old. I'm entering my prime because y'all told us prime is 28 to 32. Yeah. So technically, he ain't in this shit. Nah. And he gonna say, I want another 250. But I'm the 33rd best player in the world. It sounds crazy, but he really is like me the 33rd because we just watched the All-Star game with 24 players. He won one of them.
No, but he could have. But he's been an All-Star before, so it's not like he's not an All-Star caliber player.
Exactly, but my point being though, but let's say you lose to Dallas. Let's say Luka busting your ass because C.J. McCollum can't guard.
No.
And McCollum can't guard Kyrie Irving.
No.
So that means Daniels or Jones got to play, and then the offense got to run through Ingram or Zion. But let's say you lose during this scenario. McCollum don't want to be a six man. I already know he don't.
Because I don't think McCollum gonna trip, especially the older
bro,
he get.
If that's the case, then he need to be a six man now.
I know, I agree, but I don't think.
But the fact that he ain't tells you that he's tripping.
But I don't know if Willie Green is even exploring that because
why not? Why shouldn't he be?
Because C.J. McCollum is still the best. Like, yeah, he is the best ball handler. He's not their best like paint scoring.
But is he the best fit around? Is he the best fit around Zion and Ingram though?
From a veteran like leadership standpoint, he is. They need a guy like him. Zion need as much of that shit around him as he can have, bro.
But from a basketball fit, though, is he the right fit though?
I don't think he's
because Zion is really a point forward, right?
He is. But CJ is still good enough to be able to play off the ball. CJ is not even one of them. I mean, CJ is good with the ball in his hand, but CJ can spot up and play on the wing as a shooting guard as well. He played with Damian Lillard for like what? How many years? 8 years, 9 years?
Whatever
they played together. So it ain't like he don't have experience in playing with other guys that need the ball in their hand to do what they need to do. Perfect fit. I think the fit is perfect with him there with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's it. I think that fit is perfect.
And then the same thing with Dallas. Let's say they lose. Let's say the Pelicans beat Dallas, and Luka like, damn, bro, y'all done traded to got me 2 centers. You done drafted the, you know what I mean?
Luka can shut the fuck up.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Luka can shut the hell up.
I'm just saying. If they lose round 1, is Jason Kidd safe? Are we sure?
No, he's not, because Mark Cuban gonna put the blame on everybody with 77. Fact of the matter is, 77 done played with Brunson. He done played with KP. He done played with Kyrie Irving. Get that shit done, bruh. Get it done. You got to get it done. Like, it's just point blank, period. It's none of this reshuffling the deck. The Dallas Mavericks, especially after this trade with them landing, that PJ Washington move was on the low. Probably one of the more underrated acquisitions at the trade deadline. That man is missing nothing as far as roster construction when it comes to a championship team. He is probably the most dangerous player in the NBA in a one-on-one situation. He's probably playing with, if not the second, third, or fourth at worst, most dangerous player in the NBA as far as a one-on-one situation. Which means when a game bogs down and it turns into a possession game, y'all got 2 of the best people to ever walk planet Earth on y'all roster that can get y'all buckets, get y'all into a scoring situation. You got to get this shit done, bro. It's none of that shit that Luka going to the damn management, telling Mark Cuban, I need this piece, I need that piece, I need Jason Kidd gone. I need your ass to come through in April, May, June.
Listen, all I'm saying is it ain't out the question.
Minnesota,
let's say Minnesota.
I don't want to hear that shit from Luka.
Let's say Minnesota play the Lakers.
Yeah.
And Cat just don't quite be what he's supposed to be.
Oh, that I can see, because it's already shifting towards that anyway. It's already shifting towards the layout. Well, Cat, you the fucking problem. You the piece that's gonna get us what we really need. Type shit. We're not getting rid of Ant-Man. Like, so it's all. I mean, that I can actually see.
Okay,
you know
but it's the flip side. If the Lakers lose and LeBron opts out this contract, and he tells you, "Hey, man," and let's say LeBron can't kill Jaden McDaniels. For those who don't know, Jaden McDaniels is like
top 5 defender in the league, bro.
He ain't top 5. That's too high.
No, as an individual defender,
he's the 98th best player in the league.
Fuck the player. I'm talking about as an individual, one-on-one, being able to stay in front of your man and make it as hard as possible.
I hear you, but I'm saying
top 5 in the NBA.
This is what LeBron is supposed to be cruising for. Mm-hmm. This moment right here. And let's say he can't kill Jaden McDaniels. I'm just putting it out.
You ain't going to be able to kill Jaden McDaniels like that.
Real motherfuckers know.
Yeah.
But let's say he goes to the management and says, "Hey, man, I opted out. And I see y'all ain't drafting my son, but I need a 2-year, $110 million extension at 40 and 41 years old."
You got it.
Why does he got it?
Because he's LeBron. He's LeBron. And he's still playing in the elite level, man. And he just wanted
elite? We call it an elite?
Yes. LeBron ain't playing in elite.
No, he's not playing in elite level.
LeBron is playing in individually. Now, as far as
you know, it's not playing in elite level.
Individually, he is.
No, it's not.
Now I hear what you're saying about
it's
him.
It's all under the court and all that other
No. I'm just saying, like, I hear what you're saying about. I mean, but like, so if you want to do that, then Luka ain't playing in the elite
Yeah, because Bron offensively ain't nowhere near what
Bruh,
the fuck Luka doing.
No,
bro. It's nowhere near it. It's
so
nowhere
you
near
can't
it.
ignore the other end of the court for fucking.
No, I'm not ignoring it, but I'm saying Luka offense is that much better than what LeBron's doing right now. It just is.
I'm on a consistent basis, but like if you ask LeBron,
If
to go out there,
okay, then just don't make it difficult.
Mm-hmm.
If Luka offense is a 98, what's LeBron this year?
94. It ain't that far ahead. Luke ain't that far ahead of LeBron.
See, that's some bullshit.
It's not. He's not that far ahead. Now, like I said,
So you think Bron been a top 5-10 offensive player this year?
As far as efficiency, yeah.
No, I'm talking about overall offensive player. Like, however you want to
Yes, because he's not missing when he now. I agree with you. He is being real selective about the shots he take, when he take them, and all that. He's cognizant about his field goal percentage and about being the oldest person to shoot this. But like he's cognizant.
Yeah.
But he's doing it. He's doing that shit. That motherfucker ain't missing when he's shooting now. He ain't missing.
Man, listen. If they lose to motherfucking Minnesota, if you the Lakers, you got to think about letting that motherfucker go. You got to think about it.
Letting LeBron go?
Yeah.
The biggest question for me, honestly, is if for them in a scenario like that, is Anthony Davis gonna go to them and be like, "Look, man, what's it gonna be? Him and me?" Because I already know he got one foot out the door. I'm not trying to be in no motherfucking like rebuild Lakerland type shit by myself. Like, because I don't think Anthony Davis want that shit, and I don't think Trae Young is the answer. You know what I mean? With just LeBron out the door, bring in Trae Young, me and Trae Young run pick and rolls for the next 5 years. I don't think Anthony Davis is with that shit. I think the bigger question is, when is Anthony Davis gonna go to them and be like, I'm done. I won my title here. I did what the fuck I came to do. I'm out before this shit really got there and hit the fan.
Pull a Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, before it really hit the fan, I'm out. Like type shit. That's what I'm really like when it comes to the Lakers and what happens to them after the playoffs, after they get disappointed and whenever they get eliminated, because we all know they're not winning the title. They're not. I don't even think. You know, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm not even gonna say they.
But if they lose
in
the conference final, the second round, they're gonna be the same as the first round.
Yeah,
that's the key to this.
Mm-hmm.
All the things scenario I'm saying is first round open. Mm-hmm. Just like let's say Sacramento plays OKC, right? And Sacramento going, bro. We was a young team last year, but OKC is this year.
Yeah.
If OKC beats Sacramento and they the puppies, management gotta say, man, if y'all can't beat these motherfuckers while they the pups, who the hell can you beat? Now, Sabonis can't play no better. Sabonis can't play no better. Fox can't play no better. So now, Monk gonna fuck around and probably win 6th Man of the Year. Or worst case, second place. Mm-hmm. Unless you got Norman Powell. You know what I'm saying? I think them are two front runners right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had Nas Reed before the season started, but I don't think he'd have won. But let's say Malik Monk wins it. And he's a free agent coming up. So we know what Monk about to do when he walk in that office. I need a 3 for 78. Now, Keegan Murray is probably one of my most disappointing players this season. I thought he was gonna make a jump that he ain't make this year.
He ain't been bad. No, he's not. The league ain't been consistent. But how consistent is it gonna be when you playing with a high usage point guard and a high usage center?
But
you are a catch and shoot guy. But no, he's not a scoring center. But he's still high usage. He's a hub. He's the main hub. He's really the point guard more than De'Aaron Fox is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I thought Murray was going to be around 21, 22 a night.
How? He's a catch and shoot guy. That's all.
No, Murray can score more ways than that, though.
But I'm talking about on that team, with the role he's playing on that team, with the guys he's playing with, he's going to always be relegated to standing on the fucking wing, waiting till De'Aaron come off the pick and roll, or wait until Demonis catch something in a high post and y'all don't move with the cutters how y'all supposed to type shit.
Which brings me back to part one. Which if they lose to OKC, with this same scenario, it might be time to start the Keegan Murray show. And then trade a Fox or something.
I don't think Keegan Murray is that good.
Listen,
I ain't gonna say he's not good.
The positional value,
not to be like
the positional value is so important more than anything else. He plays the positional value.
I hear that.
Dude,
I hear that argument.
That can score, guard, multiple positions, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But if you Sacramento and you can't beat them, because against anybody else we talking about, Minnesota, Clippers, Warriors, Dallas, Suns. Who you picking them against? OKC probably who they want, right? But if you don't beat them bitches, then what?
Warriors. I think, man, honestly, It's a different. I think Warriors, Lakers.
They down there with them though. They got
No. I'm just talking about teams that
Right.
that they probably would want to play, and that you absolutely gonna pick the Kings. I would pick them against the Warriors, Lakers. I would be hesitant to pick them against the Thunder. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would.
You would?
But it would be like I got Kings in 7
See, that's what I'm saying.
and a 4-point game.
But if you manage me and they don't win, because Sabonis right now is playing as literally like the third best center in the league. You know what I'm saying? Top 15, 20. Like, he literally can't play no better than what he's doing right. It's impossible. Unless that motherfucker start raining threes. If they lose, management got to have a conversation. What the fuck am I paying for? What am I paying for?
Honestly, man, I don't know. That's gonna be weird, man. That's gonna be weird to see them because like I said, I'm not gonna say Keegan Murray is not a high ceiling type of guy. I believe in Keegan Murray ceiling. I really do. I just don't believe in it enough to make him the featured guy. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. Okay, so Malik Monk, the second option, right? I'm talking about far as getting the bucket. He got to be better than Monk, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he is.
See, to me, this is the issue.
I don't think he is.
But that's the case, then Monk need to start.
Oh, we all agree. But Monk is just doing what we want a lot of players to do, is sacrificing to make everything fit better. And Monk ain't no damn dummy. Monk know that he need touches too. And he know if I come in and start with the second unit, I'm going to get more touches just based off of that. Just based off the personnel grouping that I'm playing with. So, I mean.
Okay. As of February 24th at motherfucking 8:39 p.m., right? The play-in is literally Sacramento versus Phoenix, and then Lakers versus Golden State. So 2 of them motherfuckers ain't making it to the playoffs.
Durant, LeBron, Steph Curry in the play-in is wild, bro.
But just the thing though. Let's say Phoenix beat Sacramento. They got OKC round 1. Should OKC be expected to win that series as a 2 seed, or is it okay if they lose?
That's why I don't know. I probably would pick Sacramento.
I ain't asking who you would pick. I'm talking about if you OKC management. Should you expect them to beat Phoenix? Why not?
If you Oklahoma City, because
don't talk into.
I'm
Speaking this form right here. I got a top 3 player in the world, because arguably SGA playing is the top 3 player in the world. Top 4 at worst, right? And for those listening, I'm including Luka, to win the MVP. I'm including Luka, Jokic, and Greek Freak in this. So SGA, them 4, okay?
Uh-huh.
Jalen Williams. Is he better than Beal right now?
I wouldn't say he's better, but I would rather have him on my roster than Bradley Beal. That don't mean he's better. He's not better than Bradley Beal, no. Fuck no. But would I?
Is it a fuck no?
No, yeah. But Bradley Beal is nice, man. People gotta stop disrespecting Bradley Beal, bro. Like, I get it, man. He played in Washington and shit. And
I'm not.
He barely been on the court this year. But Bradley Beal.
You talking to a dude that thought he was gonna be all NBA and shit a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I blind him. I got fucking posted on the thing. Remember, I thought he was gonna kill Washington last year.
Yeah, you did.
You know what I'm saying? So
no,
you're the wrong guy.
Yeah, I think Bradley Beal is better. No, I would rather have Jalen Williams.
Okay, now check.
Mm-hmm.
Does he get a rookie pass even though it's year 2?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, he does. He said he hasn't played in the playoffs,
but he's going against Nurkic.
Okay,
it's Nurkic.
He's a vet,
but it's Nurkic.
But he's a fucking vet, and this is the time of the year that shit matters.
So Holmgren can outplay him all year, but when the playoffs hit,
I don't expect him to outplay him in April. No, I don't. I expect for Oklahoma City to come up small against Phoenix. Phoenix beat them. They would not beat Phoenix in the best of 7 series.
So OKC management should be okay with being the top 2 seed and going home round.
If you lose to one of them teams,
no.
Yes,
you trying to butt up the team.
No, I'm not, because that matters.
All 10 teams by name, all that they can win around.
No. It's no. Listen, the type of team I'm talking about. Listen to what I'm saying. That caliber team with that level of playoff.
They're not a caliber team.
Listen to what I'm saying. That caliber team with that level of playoff experience up and down the roster, the entire roster has been in the playoffs. I'm talking about deep playoff runs. All of them, except for Bradley Beal. But even Bradley Beal like got playoff.
Yeah, they want to come around and watch.
They all like that shit matters, bro. When you got to enter a roster full of motherfuckers that know what it's like to play in May, like that matters.
So OKC should be comfortable. I mean, the management should be cool.
You should temper your expectations.
So they lose the Phoenix, the Warriors, or the Lakers, they should be all right.
Yes, you temper your expectations. You literally just lost to a team just because. Honestly, if they play any one of them teams, I would expect it. Like Oklahoma City, and don't confuse what I'm saying with Oklahoma is not as good as them teams. Oklahoma City's the better team than all these teams we're talking about.
You can't say that better team, but then say you cool with them losing if you match.
But we all know that type of shit really gets thrown out the window in the playoffs because it's a different style of play. I don't want to say your nuts matter, but they matter a little bit more than they do in the regular season. Your toughness matters. Like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, that shit matters more. Your basketball IQ and being in situations and being familiar with these types of situations. Like, all right, okay, like, I'm going to give you a prime example. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has never been in a situation where his team is down 2-1.
Right.
And that shit, you down
in a game 4 going to Phoenix.
Knowing that you can't, go back. Like, that type of shit matters, bro. Like, that matters. Like, as good as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is, I would not trust him to navigate his stuff out of that situation. I just wouldn't. Because that brings a different type of pressure that you can't mentally prepare yourself for unless you go through it. That's the only thing that's gonna help you. Like, you can sit in your room all day and think about it, bro. If we in a damn winner take all situation, I'm a whoop. You ain't never been in that fucking situation. That's when your cuts ain't as crisp, like shit, all that type of shit get affected by you mentally being like thinking about that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? You'll fuck around, miss a rotation, thinking about a shot that you just missed, and like this shit just fuck up, like cause us to let them lose the game type shit. Now you done missed the rotation on defense. Put yourself in a deeper hole type shit because you thinking about like that. That type of shit matters, bro. Nobody wants to put that type of thought process into use. Everybody thinks about this player got this guy. He's this good. They've been doing this all year. Chet Holmgren has never played a fucking playoff game. I expect for that motherfucker to average 11 points in his first playoff series.
So any one of them 4 playing teams as of today
will beat them.
Would you bet that?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all hear him, y'all. I see his ass in May. That's all I'm saying. I see his ass in May. I see him in May. Now, does Minnesota management have to have this same mindset?
Minnesota, no. And it's not, and this is why. Because Minnesota is already taking the first step that Oklahoma City hasn't taken yet.
Y'all already done it.
They've already taken that first step. Now it's about you taking the next one and actually getting there. Minnesota can't lose in no round but the conference finals. If I'm Minnesota's management, my expectations is tempered at that. Now, you get into, let's say, Minnesota, you just had to stand for it. Let's say they get into the conference finals and they lose to a team like the Lakers. Or a team like, I don't think it's going to be like that. I'm just saying like a team that's been there, done that from that standpoint. Like if they get to the conference finals and play Dallas, you got to beat Dallas. You got to beat them.
So you're that type of thing. Okay, so what about the theory of the best player in the series should be the one up? Because Luka's going to be the best player in the series.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Stay with that mindset. Yeah. With Anthony Edwards. Because Anthony Edwards, to me, is starting to become overrated. Now.
Elaborate.
Now, because this is what's happening. Against OKC, is he the best player in the series?
No.
Clippers?
No.
Denver?
No.
Is he hands down Pelicans?
It ain't hands down, but yeah, he's the best.
Okay. Dallas? No. Is he hands down over Fox?
No.
Phoenix? No. Lakers? No. Curry? No. So literally, out of the 10 teams in the playoff hunt, he the 9th best player of the 10.
Yeah, but I'm not big on the best player.
Before you go, right. Is he hands down the best Minnesota player?
I think he is.
Hands down?
Oh. Yeah, I think he's better than Cat.
So Cat don't make it go?
Cat is the biggest mismatch problem. Cat caused more problems than Ant-Man, but just
ain't that part of being the best player?
Not necessarily the best player, just because
Now, mind you, Cat ain't no regular mismatch problem. He can literally get a bucket on his own too. And pick and pop. That's he the best shooter on the team. He shoots better than Anthony Edwards too.
Yeah, that's why he creates the most problems. I don't necessarily mean that will make him the better player. But it ain't hands down. I'll say that because I think Cat get disrespected. Like I don't think people realize how good Karl Anthony Towns is.
Yo, this man is like 50, 40, 90 and 70. He shoot real like down threes.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, on like a legit volume, guard volume.
Yeah, like legit
on guard volume. So like, yeah.
And defensively, he ain't been because you can't be number one if he's terrible defensively. You can't be.
He's not terrible. He's just not as good as Ant, and that's why I would give Ant the 9. He's not terrible defensively. He's in. No, but that's why I would give Ant the 9. So it ain't hands down. I wouldn't say it's hands down. I'll take that back. It's not hands down the best player.
So out of them 10 teams, they probably got the 9th best player out of the team. That already puts him out of the top 10 because we ain't went to the East yet.
Yeah, but I'm not.
And people, I'm just saying in general, people want to put Edwards in this face of the league and top 5 combo and all this type of bullshit. He's nowhere near.
This type of combo. But I would I'm not one of them guys that think the best player always wins like every series. If that was the case, my team wouldn't have 2 finals appearances in 4 years.
No, but I'm saying it's not necessarily they win every series, but when teams are even, but your team got the best closer though in the East.
Yeah, but nobody would say Jimmy Butler's a better player than Jason Tatum. He's literally eliminated Jason Tatum twice.
Yeah, but people would say with 5 minutes left, he's the best player.
Nobody would say that he's a better player than Giannis either.
He's 5 minutes left, you'd rather have Jimmy Butler.
Yo, you got a hard time even for people even admitting that Jimmy Butler is a top 10, top 15 guy, bro. Like, I'd be on an island with that shit. I think he's unequivocally in the top 10. Playoff times, he's top 5 type shit. You know what I mean? I've been going on the record and saying there is no player on planet Earth I would rather have on my roster in a playoff situation other than Jimmy Butler or like over Jimmy Butler other than LeBron James. He is LeBron, Jimmy Butler to me in a playoff situation. Like they are the 2 top players that you would want to head your team in a playoff series when they take all like that type of however you want to like frame it up. But I realize I'm in the minority with that shit. Like, and I don't really give a fuck. I realize I'm in the minority with that line. People don't respect Jimmy Butler as being that guy, but he consistently beats those guys that they respect. That's why I can't say like he's not even close to being as good as Jason Tatum. Like that shit is landslide. Jason Tatum is leaps and bounds better than him as far as like from a skill standpoint.
Right.
I'm talking about it's far, bro. The gap is huge gap. Almost none of y'all would take damn Jason Tatum in the playoff series over Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Would you take Jason Tatum in the playoff series over Jimmy Butler?
With 5 minutes left?
I don't the fuck the time.
No. I'm saying the reason why I'm saying that is because that's why I like my Knicks. Because other than Jimmy Butler, I'm taking Jalen Brunson in the Eastern Conference. That's literally what I'm loving this about. Now the question is, can we get the 5 minutes left? Yeah. Especially if Randall got to have the surgery. You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole nother.
If Randall got to have surgery, do that take y'all out of the title hunt?
I mean, honestly, it makes the East playoffs boring. Because Boston is so far ahead of everybody else that we need Milwaukee too.
I don't think Milwaukee's that far ahead of
we need Cavs, Embiid coming back, or the Knicks somebody to make the East interesting before the conference finals.
I think the East is going to be interesting either way, anyway, because I think that Boston's going to have to play New York or Miami in the second round.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
So I think before the conference finals, the playoffs is going to fucking ratchet up.
So you feel like Miami or New York can beat Boston?
Yes. I feel like Miami or New York will beat Boston. I don't think Boston going to beat either one of them teams.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's a different conversation, man.
Yeah, I don't think Boston will beat either one of them in the best of 7.
But then, with that,
you know what? I would take that back. It's one thing I noticed about Boston, and this is a real thing that people don't pay attention to. I kind of think Boston wants Miami. Like, I kind of think that that's the matchup. I never really felt like Boston.
So you think Boston thinks Miami's the bar and not Milwaukee?
Yes, I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like if they beat Miami, that's gonna sort of do like what it did for the Heat when they beat the Celtics with LeBron and Paul George and
that's the Jimmy Butler is the hump that they got to get over.
They don't think it's Giannis. They feel like they can beat Giannis with no problem.
They'll beat them.
Now, I want that series because of Holiday and Lillard. I just want to see what type of
like
temperament because Holiday last time he got Lillard and that type of shit.
But like that's what I'm saying. That's that's what I was getting at. I picked this up because we just recently played Boston twice. Boston just kind of got this. They got a bunch of different players on their roster that you can tell is playing with different chips this year. Like Holiday's playing with a different, like especially like when he get Miami and when he sees Damian Lillard, it's a different level of Drew Holiday, bro. Like you can just tell he's playing with a different chip. You know what I mean? And that's dangerous when you looking at that. Like Jimmy Butler, I knew for a fact. Reason why I said all year last year that I want Boston because I knew for a fact that Jimmy Butler and Bam, from the way that they talked all year, was gonna play with a different chip when they saw Boston.
When they saw.
And I just knew like when they see these motherfuckers, it's gonna get turned up to a completely different level. I kind of feel like Boston will be like that with Miami. You know what I mean? So I'm not as confident, even though you know what I mean. Miami being my team, I'm always pick Miami to win. You know what I'm saying from a heart standpoint. I am not as confident that Miami will be able to like do what they did to Boston last year, just from that standpoint alone. Now, I will say this, and I don't even know if it got lost in one of them episodes that we did like the past couple of weeks that just been fucked up. But what I said about Jimmy Butler a few weeks ago, and that he won't locked in and he's not good enough, that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong. It's a different level of Jimmy Butler that I've been seeing, not like literally about the past 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then the shit we saw last night, which I was gonna get on that too. Like, you know what I mean, I don't know if it's his daddy, RIP to whoever it was in his family, but that's Jimmy, one of them type of people. He need that type of shit.
Right.
Jimmy getting ready to be a monster. He getting ready to be hell.
So Jimmy, the motivation he needs.
Yeah. Jimmy about to be hell. From this point on, as long as he don't catch no injury, Jimmy getting ready to look like one of the best players in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
So whoever passed, you felt like he wanted to win the ring before they went.
Yeah.
And now he felt like he owed it to him.
He be getting ready. Jimmy getting ready. I think it's his dad. Like I said, Dane came out with it. The only reason I'm thinking it's his dad because I know his dad was sick last year and he missed some time last year.
Right.
Because his dad was sick. So
he probably promised his dad he was gonna get one before he goes.
Jimmy getting ready to be hell. So because that type of shit, when you're dealing with professional athletes, everybody looking for an edge. Like all these motherfuckers is good.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like what kind of edge can you get or can you like develop to put you over the top? But with the Knicks, Boston don't got that shit. Like they just don't have it. Miami, I think Boston, you'll see a different level of Boston against Miami than you would against the Knicks because they just don't have the vendetta. The hatred ain't there. It's just a different situation. But if the Knicks are fully healthy, bro, that is not a situation that Boston wants. Boston better be praying to God, and it kind of seemed messed up to be like wanting an injury to happen. But Boston better be praying to God that Julius Randle got to really have surgery.
Okay, now as of today, again, February 24th, now it is 8:55 p.m. Milwaukee will be playing Indiana.
We've been talking about we want that shit. Oh my God, bro. Because Halliburton won't them.
Bro, if Halliburton beats these motherfuckers, you know how much the league is going to try to run with that shit, man? If he does that shit.
I would love to see it. Honestly, not just because I hate the Bucks, and I do. I hate the Milwaukee Bucks, so I don't want them to win a damn thing. But I honestly want to see who gets the blame. You blame Bud last year, fired him. You blame AG fucking 33 games into the season or however many it was. Like, fired him. What you gonna fire Doc after being the interim coach, pretty much? Like,
okay, so let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
We know Lillard don't want to be there, right?
No, he never wanted to be there.
And Shaq confronted him on the show about, like, look, man, it's on you and Giannis. Fuck everything else.
Mm-hmm.
What's the percentage that Lillard says fuck this shit and Giannis go behind?
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Lillard.
So you think it's out the question?
Yeah, I think Lillard done shook. He did all the room shaking he was gonna do for the rest of his career, and that shit, people turn on him, and I don't think he liked that shit because he been like adored his whole fucking career, and to go from being adored until one summer just because you choose to go work in a different city, have motherfuckers looking at you like you like a diva and this, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Lillard like that shit.
Okay, so do we blow off all the shit Giannis been saying all year? About management need to do this. I'm on my fourth coach and such. I had no say in this, and that. Do we blow all that off? And I'm only saying this because when you're a superstar, you know, you get to say
Fuck this shit.
But that's what
Do
I'm
we
saying. But
blow-
Giannis been doing all that shit.
But
He's
I'm saying,
always
but
doing
this year it's a little different temperament. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know what I mean. The temperament is a little different. And let's say Jokic win a second and Giannis watch with another MVP. So now you got more MVPs than me and more titles than me. This can't be my era. If you got it,
Yeah. I mean,
we not,
and that shit matters to Giannis too.
Listen,
Yeah, that shit matters to Giannis.
Hell yeah. So,
that shit matters to
that
Giannis.
not become a conversation. If Jokic pass me an MVPs and get another, or let's say Luka get one. Now y'all done fucked around and let both of them white European motherfuckers catch me. Giannis don't feel no way.
Hey man,
Because everybody keep talking about the face of the league, but really what's going on is who gonna take this next era.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that post LeBron era,
Right.
Yeah,
Fuck the face of the league. Who gonna be that dude
Mm-hmm.
of the fucking 20s? Luka fucking around and goddamn get in this hunt. It's gonna be a different race. Giannis don't feel no way.
I know
This
you
team
do.
old as hell. Cause Brooke old.
But what you gonna do,
Middleton.
motherfucker? You signed the deal anyway, just
Listen.
because they brought another old ass player there. Like Damian Lillard was 33
And
when
bro,
he got signed there.
Listen, and Chris
Or when
Middleton.
he got traded there.
I don't know what's up with Chris Middleton.
Well, you do know what's up with Chris Middleton.
Listen,
It happens to a lot of players, bro. It's just like players. Chris Middleton had a good run.
and them injuries.
Them
is kicking
injuries
his
caught
ass.
his ass. Say you ain't no different than fucking Penny Hardaway. Or you are a little bit different than Penny Hardaway. But I mean, I'm just saying, play like Dwayne Wade was
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So guys like that.
And
Like,
so if you Giannis, and after you seeing what Beauchamp and Andre Jackson and motherfucker, who says out the question? Who say fuck it? Cause playing with Jay Crowder, I know he looking like hell no. This ain't it.
what you got against Jay Crowder,
Bro, because Jay Crowder has no business playing the minutes he play.
I know. I mean, listen, bro.
He
Why you
has
don't
no
understand that? Like comfortability for a coach is a real thing.
Listen,
Coaches
man.
need to feel comfortable with who they putting out.
That
there.
sounds great. That sounds great. I'm just saying, when they play Miami, New York, and them, Jay Crowder got to do something other than just run up and down.
Nah, for real.
I mean, that's just the bottom line. And if Giannis lose this shit, and one of these other motherfuckers end up getting this thing, you know what I'm saying? Is it out the question for Giannis to say fuck it? Is that really out the question?
No, I ain't gonna say it's 100% out the question, but I'd be shocked. He's already signed. You wanted to be here. I think Giannis probably will retire before he did that shit.
No, he got too much money coming. Yeah, hell no. He
But because Giannis don't strike me as one of them motherfuckers that want to play.
money
to
guarantee.
you
He ain't giving that up. Listen, he might be from overseas, but he's an American boy now. He's an American.
I know that motherfucker don't
Hey,
want to, like, you know what I mean?
American boy. What the shit? A scale with goddamn Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah, that motherfucker back. Goddamn.
Hey
Don't get it
man,
fucked up.
I just would love to see who they blame when it goes wrong, because it's gonna go wrong.
Here go another scenario. Y'all got Orlando in the play. Let's say y'all beat Orlando. Y'all got Cleveland round 1. What if Donovan Mitchell loses to the Knicks and the Heat? Both teams that he thought was gonna go get him, and they both turn around and beat him. Does that kill his value? What does that do for Donovan Mitchell?
No, I can tell you this. I don't give a fuck when he lose.
So you don't think that does nothing to Donovan Mitchell?
Who he lose to? Pat Riley want that motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you this. He wants Donovan Mitchell in Miami, and he just waiting for that motherfucker. Like Miami, like don't get it confused. They making move. They made sure they stayed under that second apron for a reason, because they know some shit getting ready to shake this summer. Some shit getting ready to shake is like it always do, and. Just like Donovan Mitchell, just like Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell did not want to be there.
Right.
He got traded there.
Right.
He's doing the best he can to make it work. He never fucking wanted to be in Cleveland, bro. You know what I'm saying? When these players tell you where the fuck they want to be, believe him. Believe him. He told you where the fuck you want to be. He gave you the damn teams he wanted to play for. Now, I think the Knicks is out of the question.
So you think that's a wrap now?
Yeah, I think the Knicks is out of the question. But Miami ain't. Especially if Miami fuck around and do some shit again, get back to the finals or get to the conference finals. Don't win it. Get close to it. Don't get over the hump.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That drum gonna get beat loud as hell. The Miami shit gonna get beat loud as hell, bro. Loud as hell. So, no, I don't think that'll affect Damian Lillard. but I don't expect for us to remain in the play-in. Philly getting ready to free fall. I'm gonna tell you what the scenario. I just brought it up, and I didn't even really allude to why I was bringing. What I think is about to happen is it's about to be New York, Miami first round,
1,
4-5
matchup.
and then whoever Boston is fucked regardless, because Boston don't want. And Boston they gonna say the right shit. Boston will not rather see the Knicks or the Heat until the conference final.
Okay, so let's stay with the 4-5.
Mm-hmm.
Do the New York make a dramatic change if we lose round 1 after coming off the round 2 last year?
I think that they've been wanting a reason to get Julius Randle up out of there.
Right.
And
that'll be around the last year then if that go down.
They've been wanting a reason to really justify getting rid of Julius Randle.
So if we lose round 1, he don't have a good
He gonna be the
against
scapegoat.
Bam.
He gonna be the scapegoat.
That'll be the scapegoat to get him out of there.
He gonna be the scapegoat. Yep.
Miami. Any chance if y'all lose round 1 and Jimmy ain't quite Jimmy-ish? Just Jimmy last year in Miami.
Last year? No.
No chance?
No, because Pat Riley has been vocal about how he realized he fucked up the Dwayne Wade ending, and that was his biggest regret. And they view Jimmy as a lifer guy.
Right.
So he not gonna fuck up with Jimmy.
So there's no fucking that up.
Yeah.
No fucking that up. Philly, Maxey, just please Maxey. Just do the best you can. See what happens. Okay. Orlando. Let's say they lose to Miami. I'm just putting a scenario out there. They lose to Miami. That means they get the winner of Chicago versus Atlanta at home. Do Orlando got to make the playoffs this season for this season to be a success?
No. I think Orlando even being here in this conversation, their season is already a success. I expect them to
even though they're right up today, they're 5 games ahead of the 9th seed Chicago. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, Chicago and the Hawks got losing records. Mm-hmm. One of them is 4 games under 500, and the other one is 8 games under 500.
Both of them,
Orlando is 6 games over.
But they both perennial bubble teams, or
but I'm just saying, for Orlando, if you bet Carroll and Wagner and them, should you have to beat Chicago or Atlanta in a 1-game scenario? Or this is what Trae Young said, you know what?
That's what I was about to say. No, you shouldn't be. Trae Young have been to a conference final. Hell no. I wouldn't even expect them to beat either one of them teams in a winner-take-all scenario. Like a true playoff setting? Nah.
Even though they got the home game and all?
Yeah, that shit don't matter to like Trae Young. They didn't have home court advantage in none of them series he got to the conference finals in. He won the motherfuckers. He went on the road and all that shit too. Shit. DeRozan almost what
fucked y'all up last year.
On the road. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro.
If Orlando don't make the playoffs, bro, that's a failure to me.
Why is that a failure? What the fuck when Orlando just being in his position, they taking a step, like I was saying with Minnesota, they done already took the first step. Just the first step with Orlando. Be a fucking relevant team. Literally, all season long. Check. All right. Put yourself in position to make a playoff push. Check. They here. Now, the next step is to actually get there, get some playoff experience. You would love for them to actually make it, to get the speed up the whole process. But no, man, they making the perfect steps. Just them being in this position is a win to me, honestly.
Has Vaccaro become slept on as the number 1 pick? For the 2 years he done had so far?
Slept on, I don't see how you can sleep on him. The man was an all-star second year in the NBA. I don't even think people realize how big of a deal that is. To be an all-star yourself.
Yeah, but I don't think he's talked about in the way another young player that's done what he's done in 2 years will be talked about.
Maybe not. So in that, probably could be considered underrated. From that.
Next 4 years, him or Scotty Barnes.
Oh, Ben Carroll. Ben Carroll's all NBA guy. I'm talking about first team all NBA caliber type guy.
So you think he got the ability to be best player in the league?
I told you that when he was at Duke.
I'm talking about knowing with Wemby coming in and stuff like that. You still think he has the ability to do that?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't got off that Ben Carroll to be the best player in the world train. I still think he got the ability to be best player in the world one day.
Okay, Wemby.
I owe him an apology.
The second half of the season, we just talking about what we expect to see. As of last night when they played the Lakers, I actually looked this up because I thought it was an interesting thing. Of players who averaged at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and made at least 75 threes, it's only been done 11 times by 11 different players in NBA history. Right? Now, if you add in the 3 blocks, he's literally 1 of 1. No player in NBA history has ever averaged 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, and made over 75 threes. He has 81 made, just for the record.
Yeah.
Is he already a top 30 player in the league?
Top 30 seem a little disrespectful. So I wouldn't want to call him top 30 yet. Might be top 45 though.
Top 45?
Like, yeah, it's just I owe bro apology, man. I can admit when I'm wrong. Also, on that too, I was gonna ask you about this since we're speaking to him, man. Rookie, that I owe apology. Do you think Brandon Miller is a future All NBA caliber guy?
All NBA? No.
You don't think he got a chance to make no All NBA?
None.
That's wild. Because I do. I think he's the future All NBA guy. I'm
All
not saying
NBA?
first team, but
Bro.
remember, it's 15 guys to make.
I
All-NBA.
know. I the league so young, but he got to pass niggas. And I just don't think he will.
I owe Brandon Miller an apology as well. Because he been busting ass since that damn, they got rid of Rozier and goddamn everybody else in Charlotte.
They ain't got rid of nobody. LaMelo quit. That's why LaMelo be gone. I'm just on the record. LaMelo's gone. If I'm the GM,
I've seen enough.
LaMelo ball is gone.
Me too. I've seen
LaMelo's
enough.
gone.
Brandon
LaMelo's
Miller
gone.
is my new franchise.
Yeah, listen. I listen. Brandon and Bridges,
Brandon, my new franchise.
and bro, with Grant Williams and the other and that little foreign point guard, they just got a little more fight. Like they give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
LaMelo don't. He gone, bro.
Yeah,
He gone, bro.
I'm with you on that. I won't with you until like this last little stretch.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah.
So Wemby can be a number 1 for a title, not just a defensive. Do you view him as a defensive player or offensive player? That's what I mean.
No, I
Is he more Garnett in Boston, or do you view him more like the young Tim Duncan, in the sense of he could be the number 1 offensive dude, but still be a top 5 defensive player?
This is what's wild about him. I think it's like literally the perfect blend of both. Victor Wembanyama arguably is Defensive Player of the Year this year. He already arguably the best defender.
He can't have it with 12 wins. He just can't.
No, I know.
Yeah,
that's
right,
why I say
right.
arguably. But I'm just from the level that he's playing at, bro. He's already at like that caliber of a defender. That's what I'm saying. He's already that caliber of defender. So I think he's like, that's what makes him special, so to speak. Is he's literally Boston Kevin Garnett, late 1990s Tim Duncan, all into one. Literally all into one. Like you don't get a defensive drop off from him.
Okay, if you the Spurs, do you rush this building process?
No.
Well, what I mean by that is this: he's shown you so much this year. Do you break your neck to get a guard? When I say break your neck, I'm talking like 4 first-round picks, and you say Atlanta, give me Trey, or Charlotte, give me LaMelo.
He need to grow it. He need to grow with somebody, which I'm cool. Just make sure you keep him and Vassell together.
So what type of point guard would you bring in?
They need, but I mean, that's just what I'm saying.
Would you bring a vet guy, like a Van Vliet kind of thing, or would you bring in a younger dude?
I wouldn't bring in a vet guy. It would have to be the right vet. If they could have got a guy like Kyle Lowry off waivers.
Chris Paul. He ain't with the Warriors no more. Would you bring in Chris Paul?
Yes, him. Somebody like that.
For 1 year, you'll bring Chris Paul in and see where it goes, right?
It's got to be the right vet guy. It can't be like a vet guy. Like Van Vliet, wrong guy. Van Vliet to get there and be like, you ain't better than me yet type shit.
Because we'll be to the point where if you build too fast, you're going to fuck it up in the long run.
The problem is that everybody else on the come up in the West is like literally just as young. Like the Thunder just as young as the Spurs. It's like,
yeah, but they don't got. That's why I'm asking how good is Wemby though.
Yeah, so
like does Wemby jump all this shit that fast?
I mean, because of that, I don't think you can speed the process up. There's nothing you can do. Like he on the same timeline as SGA. Anthony, we just talking about Anthony Edwards. Like these guys ain't even like experienced playoff wins.
Okay. Let's do this. All right, we got Embiid, we got Jokic, and we got
Sabonis and Bam.
Is he already over Bam?
No.
He ain't over Sabonis?
No.
Okay, Sengun.
Yeah, he over.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah. Both of them is actually, they not even like hands down. I would put them over both of them, but
Gobert.
they're arguable. Yeah, he over Gobert.
You gonna go Gobert for sure.
Yeah. Because Gobert, he can do what Gobert does defensively. Gobert can't do none of that shit.
He can do offensively.
He can't do none of that shit.
Can't do none of it.
So, I mean, he about there, man. He about there, bro. Like I
He
said,
ain't over Anthony Davis yet.
no.
Okay. So he's already like the 6th best center in the league.
Yeah. He right there. So, like, but I mean, it's nothing they can really do to speed the process up, though.
Yeah, they can, because they can make a deal for a guy right now.
Like who? That will put them that you would think that would elevate them to a level that you would trust
It
them
just depends
over.
on how good you think Wemby can be. Now, me personally, I would wait till Wemby on the last year of his deal or the rookie deal. Me personally, I would give him the next 2 years to get his body right.
Yeah,
in year
something
4,
I'm thinking about it like
in
that.
year 4, I put my chips in.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker is doing shit in 25 minutes a night. Where it's like,
And that's the thing. He's still on a minutes restriction.
that's what I'm saying.
He ain't even playing like real minutes.
So for example, let's say, trying to think of a scenario that'll work. Let's say Detroit get funny with the money, fucking with Kate. I'm just doing a hypothetical. And you go to Detroit and you say, look, man, I got 4 first-round picks. 2 of them unprotected, other 2 top 5 protected type of vibe. Give me Cade. And you got Cade and Wemby for the next 5 to 6 years.
You get
Is
to keep
Cade-
Vassell?
Huh?
You get to keep Vassell at the 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that from the Spurs.
If you the Spurs, you would do it.
Hell yeah.
Like, Cade is a good enough guy.
That's a no fucking brainer. And he's young enough to still grow with Wemby.
And then you speed up the process.
Yeah.
Bro, Trey ain't nothing but like 26. Trey ain't young enough. But technically, he was his prime, but the experts tell it. Because we don't grill that prime shit. But I'm just saying,
we
technically,
don't.
he ain't reached his prime.
Trey might be at the cusp of the level of guard that he might be too good for that right now. Like, because Trey's good enough to the point that he's had success as his own. Like, I don't want nobody like fucking up nothing that Wemby got. I need Wemby to grow into his own as the man. I don't need nobody hindering that shit. Like, nobody. So
Would you give up 4 first-round picks for Garland?
hell yeah.
Darius Garland good enough for you to do the break back?
Because Darius Garland is not the type of guard that I would have to worry.
Remember, you do this deal, assets is gone.
Yeah, he's not. But Darius Garland would be perfect. He's not the type of guard that I would worry about coming there wanting to prove that I'm just as good as Wemby as in regards to being the man too. Like, I can be the man on certain nights type.
Yeah,
shit.
but if Garland good
Even
enough
if
to help
you
you
can.
carry the charts in the West.
Yes. Yeah, Darius Garland is a legit point guard, and he's young enough to fit the timeline.
So that's the guy you would break back for.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, it really don't matter how small he is. Cause what Vassell, if you keep, as long as you keep Vassell is like 6'7", 6'8", but it don't really matter. Like, I wouldn't be too worried about it with Wemby on the back line anyway. Like, you know what I mean?
So Chips is in.
Yeah, I would do that for Darius
Chips is in
Garland.
for Garland.
I would do it for Garland. I would do it for
I thought about Sacramento earlier. Would you do 4 or 5 first-round picks for Fox? Or is Fox too old? Or is he not good enough?
No, Fox ain't. What is Fox? About 26.
Yeah,
Same as
something
Trey. Yeah, because he was on the same team with Bam.
Yeah.
So, 25, 26. I'd do it for Fox.
Anthony Simons. It won't take necessarily take 5 picks.
No, I'm about to say that.
Take
Anthony Simons.
2 first.
Anthony Simons would be cheaper. So I might would look at the
And Simons can shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah, I might would explore that one. He would, because he would be cheaper, and you still get the same production. And like you say, he could legitimately shoot that motherfucker. Him and Wemby on the pick and roll is good luck type shit. Especially once Wemby get his grown man strength, start to get strong and shit.
Okay. Your boy looking good out there in Houston. I'm mad. Would you fuck with Jalen Green to go with him?
No.
With Wemby.
Jalen Green is the same player as Devin Vassell with less the headache, I believe. I don't even know neither one of these motherfuckers personally. I don't even want to put that on Jalen Green. I ain't going to call him no headache just because he paint his nails and Devin Vassell don't type shit.
But Vassell could possibly go to the 3. Was Jalen Green good enough for where you will pair them to go?
No, because I would still like to keep Keldon Johnson. Because he bring a toughness level that like Vassell is a nice guy. Wemby ain't punking nobody.
Right.
Shit, like, you know
That
what
was
I mean?
Sohan photo, right?
Sohan ain't punking nobody. But
Sohan ain't no bitch out there now.
No, but Keldon Johnson brings that element to them like that. That's important type shit. You know what I mean? Somebody knock Wemby down. Keldon Johnson would be the type of motherfucker that, like, you know what I mean? Hey, get off my guy. You know what I mean? So I would love to keep him. You know what I mean? And Vassell at, like, you know what I mean? Them pieces, you kind of got to keep that shit around. So the moves you make got to be marginal to the point that you don't fuck up that shit. Got to keep Vassell. You got to keep Keldon for the toughness type shit until Wemby can go into his own. Because I don't think Wemby a hoe. He just ain't came into his own yet type shit. Like,
who's a sleeper player that you would touch just for a year or two?
For San Antonio?
Yes. Because to me, they had a fucked up predicament. Because you got a player that he going to be tired of losing.
Yeah.
He ain't doing this shit another year. He dealt with it this year, but he ain't doing it another year. Is Jrue Holiday good enough to sign for a year or two, even though he's 34?
Too old. I want to do it with Jrue Holiday.
I'm saying for a 1 or 2 year stopgap.
Nah. No. Jrue Holiday, one of them motherfuckers that at this point in his career, everything got to be perfect around him, and everything ain't perfect around him in San Antonio.
I'm saying. Let's say Boston wins it. You got to get Tatum 300. Derek White wants an extension. Holiday wants some bread. You just gave the extension to Porzingis. If you're the Spurs, you just want to get to the point where, like, look, we're competitive. We're playing the games that matter. We're trying to make a little playoff push. Do that shit you talking about, that first step. Yeah. Is Holiday good enough? And you know he's a professional. So you know he going to come to work every day. And him and Wemby can do that pick and roll shit. And then, because he's a good enough scorer that way he ain't no liability. And defensively, you have a guy at the point of attack. Wemby on the back line. And you don't have to move nobody else because he'll be a free agent. With the state tax. Is Holiday good enough? Say you give him a 2 year $70 million. That's just to come in good enough to, like,
good deal, but
just to check. We try to get it because the thing about this is, what would Wemby look like with 35 minutes? That's what we wondering at this point.
Will his body hold up if he plays 35 minutes?
That's what we wondering right now.
Because maybe right now, they know something we don't know.
2011, he's 20-11 with 3 assists, 3 blocks a game. And goddamn 28 minutes, 27 minutes, some crazy ass shit. If we rev his ass up to 35, is it crazy to say playoffs? If they get the right guard in there?
Honestly, man, I think that shit is coming anyway. It's just like this is a part of it, the process. You just kind of got to grow into your own. You got to learn how to lose. You got to learn how to win, just like you learn how to lose. He's learning how to win via losing right now. He gonna be the Spurs gonna be in the playoff hunt regardless next year. If they keep their roster together, they don't do shit. If they don't do a damn thing to their roster,
you think he gonna make a jump like that?
Yes,
individually?
they will be in the play. Now, I'm not guaranteeing. I'm not saying like they in the field. I'm talking about post All-Star break. The Spurs is gonna be like the 9 seed at worst type shit next year. That's what I mean. Like they gonna be in the conversation.
Does Wemby get an MVP now that you done seen him for half a year?
Oh yeah, Wemby gonna be a multiple MVP winner.
Multiple.
I owe him an apology. He gonna be a multiple MVP.
Multiple.
Yeah.
Shaq don't got multiple. Multiple.
Yeah, but they also didn't revere Shaq like they do Victor Wembanyama, and the pedestal that they putting Vic on. Vic is gonna get him one by default in the next before his damn second contract.
So he the next player that's gonna win the defensive player of the year and MVP in the same year.
Yep. Like Giannis did that shit.
Yeah,
right?
Giannis did. Yeah. So he got him in that class. He gonna be like the 7th player.
He gonna win both defensive players of the year,
multiple of both,
multiple MVPs, multiple defensive players.
I don't think no players ever won multiple of both.
We're getting ready to fucking see one.
So you think he go? So he
We're getting ready
really,
to
so he
see
really got a chance at this GOAT shit.
Oh no, yeah. That's why I said old man apology. That's why I said old man.
So you think he got a real chance to be a GOAT, like the GOAT?
Mhm.
Oh man,
I would love to see it because I got to witness Mike live through the entire LeBron era. To see the next guy come up would be dope as hell.
and
Like,
you think it's Wemby? You think it's Wemby?
It's
now?
Wemby out.
Oh
It's
shit!
Wemby out.
Ugh.
So we'll see how that goes. So, but I mean, it's a lot of talent. The talent level is getting nuts, man. Like, so who's to say somebody like? Let me think of an off-brand guy. Like somebody like Ace Bailey could come into the league and in 10 years be literally the best player in the NBA or some shit like that.
I gotta hear a little more of him, but I like his motor though.
Like, you know what I mean? Or
I like
somebody
him.
like I don't think Cooper Flagg gonna be
Nah, he's
viewed
white.
as the best black, and that's why. But
He's white.
hey man, listen, man.
White American
At
player,
some
he gonna have
point
to
in
prove me
time, y'all gonna have to let this racism shit go.
It ain't racism. I'm
When it
talking
come to
about no
him.
white American players have to prove me wrong.
Because every fucking challenge that man get, he fucking eat it up.
Listen, he doing his thing right
He
now.
eats that shit up.
All I'm saying is, a white American player be a top 10 in the world again. He got to show me, bro. He got to show me. The closest player I've seen do it since Bird was Kevin Love with the closest.
I get it. I get y'all's trepidation.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it
I
ain't
gotta see
valid.
it.
I get where
Now,
y'all
with
coming
that
from.
said, Christian McCaffrey, if I ever see you in person, I owe you one. I ever see you in person, I owe you one.
Hey, bro,
I'm gonna go out listen, I don't even give a fuck about players and fandom and none of that. I'm gonna go out my motherfucking way to be like, bro, my bad. I'm gonna go out my way, and I'm gonna tell you why. Man, I thought your white ass couldn't do it. I owe you one. I ever see Christian McCaffrey, I'm going out my way to tell that
You're gonna have
motherfucker
to
my
do
bad.
the same thing to Cooper Flagg.
Yeah,
bro,
listen. Cooper Flagg,
I don't think Cooper Flagg
He gotta show me,
is
bro.
gonna be. I ain't saying he gonna be. I actually think Ace Bailey could be like best player in the league one day type shit. I don't know if Cooper could reach.
so you
that.
believe his talent like that?
Ace Bailey fucking nice. Cooper, I'm not saying Cooper ain't nice. I think the ceiling is higher for for Ace than it is for Coop.
For Coop.
Yeah, I just do. Now coming into it, Coop gonna get all the love. Coop gonna be the one. Coop gonna be first pick. Coop gonna be the rookie of the year favorite.
So you think he'll be first pick already? Like all that?
No, I mean, yeah, that shit ain't changing, bro. Coop got to go to Duke and lay a dud. Coop go to Duke, average 15 in the night. He's first pick in the draft. He got to go to Duke and lay a dud. He's like, I'm talking about a complete dud to not be the first pick in the draft.
Not be the first pick.
You know what I mean? So Coop gonna get all the love initially. I just think that, and this is from a Duke fanatic.
Right.
This is coming from a Duke fanatic. I bet ceiling for Ace, bro. Ace one of them ones, bro. Ace is one of them fucking ones. Like, already a better shooter than Cooper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a dumb athlete.
And athletically, apples and oranges. I mean, Cooper might look a little bit more impressive because he's white.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
it got a little flair to
Yeah,
it.
but the athleticism there, he already a better shooter than Coop. The ball handling is, you know what I mean, take your pick. Defensively, Coop got his ass. I think Coop got his ass. I think Coop is like a all world, like Coop is what you was trying to ask me about with Victor Wembanyama. Like, is he more of a, like, you know what I mean? Cooper's more of a defensive player that can give you enough offense.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's Cooper Flagg.
Okay, so you
Coop
view
is
him more as a
elite
defender.
defensively, bro. Elite defensively.
Yeah.
And the only thing about Cooper is I don't know what position he's gonna play in the league. If he's gonna be a 3 or 4, because he had 3 sides. He like
Right.
6'8". You know what I mean? 6'8", 6'9". They're gonna give him the 6'9" shit because all basketball players want to make themselves seem taller. But he a small forward side, so that's my only thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, them guys. Other than that, it's Wemby, bro. Wemby is the next guy, and I push that shit for the longest. And just your eyes don't goddamn lie
Right.
to you, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Probably second half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Is the best player in the league title up for grabs?
Oh, absolutely. I don't even think it's like it's so like you could ask 15 motherfuckers and get 10 different answers. Right.
Okay, now how many players in the running? Like, what's the list?
Jokic, Embiid still in the league.
Embiid's out.
But just because you see, people like you would be like, he's hurt. He's
Embiid's
not in.
out.
But he's
Embiid's
not.
out.
His injury, like literally, like I keep saying, they keep saying
Embiid's
Embiid.
out.
Embiid is gonna play.
There's
before the season is over.
nothing you can tell me to get me Embiid out.
So, all right, so you would have him out, but I'm not taking Embiid out.
Okay.
So, Jokic, Embiid, I think Luka's in it. Giannis is in it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
If Shai win the title, it's got to be a conversation.
Yes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is in it. I think Jason Tatum is in it.
So if Boston win, it got to be a conversation.
6.
6 dudes in the race.
That's literally like best player in the world is up for grabs based off what the fuck you do this season type shit.
Phoenix winning. Does Booker get in if he wins Finals MVP?
No.
Any type of combo.
No.
Durant. Any type of combo.
Durant is a perennial best player in the world guy. So he kind of like.
Has he ever been the best player in the world?
No.
Is he the greatest player to never be the best player in the world?
Easily. Maybe Scottie Pippen. Maybe Dwayne Wade. Because I think Dwayne Wade was close, but was never.
I think Wade was the best player in the world 06.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I think Wade got a year.
Actually, I think from like 08, 09, I think Dwayne Wade was the best player in the world.
I think 06 he was the best player in the world.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, the year he won the title, he was the best player in the world.
So I think, you know what I mean? Kevin Durant.
Now, for those listening, I'm talking about a one year scenario. Yeah. I ain't talking about no.
Well, I think Wade for it, but it's a different year. I think the 08, 09 season. And remember, I was saying that.
Yeah. I knew you said it then. Yeah, so you think
I thought he was the best player in the world then, but it was a 1 year thing type shit.
Right.
So,
but Durant, does he have 1 year?
That where it's like, oh, this nigga the best player in the world. Excuse me. No,
you don't think he got one?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Kawhi, does he got best player in the world combo if he wins this year?
I don't know how loud that noise would be because I thought the noise should have been louder after 19, and it was just won't as loud as it should have been. So I don't know how loud the Kawhi best player in the world noise would get, even if the Clippers win the title, especially with the Clippers being as loaded as they are.
Okay. Legacy-wise, who legacy improves the most as a sidekick ring? Kyrie Irving or James Harden?
James Harden.
James Harden.
He's the MVP.
If Irving get 2, bro, as a favorite player's favorite player, that shit gonna be a different conversation.
But James Harden is literally like one of them guys that, as a former MVP, that gets no respect. Like, no postseason respect. Zero.
None.
Like, no postseason respect.
How far did they jump him with all-time ranking? 10, 15 slide?
Yeah, that could literally elevate his, legacy. And Kyrie's legacy, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't even think people could, because even if he win a championship, they're going to credit that to Luka just like they credited the one.
That's why I said sidekick ring. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, so as his legacy, it ain't even gonna really be tied to the championship. It's gonna be tied to him being considered the greatest basketball or ball handler ever, one of the greatest scorers ever type shit. James Harden's legacy literally could take a turn with a championship.
It'll jump tremendously.
Literally could take a turn, so we'll see how it's going.
Oh yeah, for the record, Vince Carter should not be in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. I will say this again. He should not be in the Hall of Fame. Okay? For those who listening, that motherfucker has never, he's never been the best shooting guard in the league. He's been top 10 player in the year, best top 10 player in the league maybe once in 22 years. He's never made first team All NBA. He's never made an all defensive team. He's never passed the second round as the best player on the team. He has no individual awards, no scoring titles, no assist titles, no rebound titles. He don't got none of that shit. He don't got an all-star MVP. And I don't want to hear about college because he want the best player on his college team. Vince Carter should not be in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. He will go, which is straight bullshit, but he should not be going. He has absolutely no case to be in the Hall of Fame. And this is the number one scenario how I'm going to let y'all know he should be in the Hall of Fame. The fact that I got to say Vince Carter or Reggie Miller, and you got to think about it, tells you why he should not be going. Because that shouldn't even be a fucking conversation if you ever seen Vince Carter play basketball.
As far as the talent level.
Yeah, it shouldn't even be a fucking conversation. Vince Carter should not be in the motherfucking Hall of Fame. And neither should Chauncey Billups, for the record. Just for those who know. But at least he got 7 straight conference finals, 2 NBA finals, and won one and was the finals MVP. At least he done some shit. All defensive teams with the All-NBAs, with the All-Star. Vince Carter, though,
Hey, look,
Vince
man,
Carter,
you
though,
don't get no beef out of me.
That
man.
motherfucker should be gone.
Fuck Vince
should be
and the
gone.
rest of the Hills.
Should be gone. And
Okay.
props to Simone Augustus. One of the first girls I ever seen hoop when I said, yo, she played like a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to her. But Vince Carter, hell fucking no. Hell no. Hell fucking no. I just had to put that out there while
I'm
we talking
with
about
you,
this
shorty.
shit. Hell fucking no. But
All right, man. So
hell no.
we'll wrap it up. You know? First episode that we actually shot together. You know what I'm
We
saying?
had to,
Like,
man.
we
Your
did.
tech ass don't know what you're doing. We had to. We
Y'all,
had to.
bro, y'all don't understand how stressed out I've been these past couple weeks trying to
Yeah,
get
dumb.
these episodes out, bro.
Mhm.
And it ain't, but truth be told, it ain't even been me. It's been this nigga audio type shit. I've been trying to help him out, figure out how to do his shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So
look
we
at me.
just like finally
Look at
like, fuck it.
Look at me.
We
Do
gonna do it.
I like to do IT and shit? Do I like to do any technical shit?
So
Do
it
I look
ain't
like
been
that?
me.
Do I look a motherfucker to do anything type? Absolutely not. I don't even have an iPhone. I'm still Team Android,
Hey,
bitch.
bro, and Willis, I was literally saying like, bro, you might have to go ahead and break down, get an
Bro.
iPhone. Like, hell
Kiss
no.
my ass, bro. Kiss my ass. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
Because all the guests that I bring on that have iPhones, audio be crystal clear. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'd have had a motherfucking Android for 18 years. He knew what the fuck kind I had. Fuck I'm gonna do.
It is
Fuck
what
I'm
it
gonna
is, man. You know,
I had a motherfucker 18 years. Same phone number, everything.
we're gonna work through it.
Fuck
y'all.
I'm gonna do.
We're gonna work through it. So
Nigga,
y'all
mhm.
might see more episodes where we actually in the same
Hey.
location. This is the first one. It went well. I didn't know how well it would be. You know what I mean? How smooth it would go and how weird it would look. Like two grown ass men sit beside each other.
And listen, I'm a guest, man. If this what he need to do to make it work, then that's what the fuck he need to do.
We're gonna do
I ain't
what
got
we
nothing to do
gotta
with this
y'all.
shit.
So
I ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
all right.
Absolutely not.
Y'all know what time it is. Call to action. Make sure that y'all follow us on.
You don't know none of that shit. Go and look it up, man.
Yeah, I know. I know everything. That's why
Nah, you
I
don't
picked
know
my
that
phone
shit,
up.
man.
So make sure that y'all follow us. Pro and Pod is the TikTok page, which because of everything that's going on, haven't been as active on TikTok.
Been
But
bullshit.
will pick up. Just like I told you, we'll pick up when we came back, and it did. Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram. Professional Amateurs 919 at YouTube. So that's all of them, right? I gave Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, that's all. This motherfucker don't know. He don't know none of this. I don't even know why the fuck I even asked him.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, go and one more time before we go. Shout out to the ECU Pirates. His son is already from ECU. My daughter committed to ECU like the other day. So both our kids,
Purple and gold, bitch.
we both Pirate parents. You know what I mean? They got their ass beat today. I watched them play on national TV to fucking Rice. It's like, damn, ECU. All right, it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's it, man. You got anything before we get up out of here? All right. Thank y'all for being patient with us while we were going through everything. Thank y'all.
Being
for
patient with
watching.
him. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got shit to do with me.
Whatever. Thank y'all, man. We catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 2 came back like a boomerang. Crossover, go through the lane. I'm linked like a Cuban chain. Full of steam on the track, better move when you see the train. Molly Mall, Courtney K, I don't wake up to skipping Wayne. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur, professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season 2, we coming back, nothing but stamina. Light, mic, camera, professional amateur. Professional amateur. Professional amateur. Lights, mic, camera, professional amateur. This that season